well. Oh, there's the cameras over there. Oh, I moved it. Well, I hope you're having a lovely day. I look forward to the weekend in the cold. Because quite frankly, it is. Well, Donald Trump, the official felon. Yeah, he's free to do whatever he darn wants. Like, you know, maybe, I don't know, sexually assault, maybe. Oh, anyway, I haven't got my chat up. What a silly thing to do. So, what the heck has been going on? Well, it's all been going on, and let's be honest, it's absolute crazy. And the fact that Donald Trump didn't even get a slap on his wrist, he's just basically a convicted felon now, and that's it. Yeah, nothing else. That's what? How can that be allowed? I was expecting at least, maybe, I don't know, a bit of litter picking maybe, or something, you know. But no. Nothing of the sort. But there you go, I suppose, why should we be surprised? Gets away with bloody murder, literally. People like that shouldn't really be given the time of day, but, you know, don't worry about it, you know, he's going to expand the territories of the United States, probably including the United Kingdom, while he's at, I don't know, what would we be? Would we be the 51st or the 52nd state? I'm not sure. What about, well... What about Greenland? That ain't so great. Yeah, it's pretty white, you know. It's covered in snow. What you think you go for Iceland or something when you're ready? Why Greenland? Well, maybe it's got minerals. Maybe it's got oil. Who knows? Maybe. Well, a whole variety of people are a little bit upset about it. But there again, why are we surprised? So I'm just going to change something on there. I need to bring up my chat because I forgot. Like a fool. I am, yes. Sorry. Well, there we go. There we go on there, like so. And apparently I'm live. Yes, the official felon. Donald Trump. I forgot. Audio test. Like a fool. Yeah, that's it. Record you. Oh, crikey. I wasn't speaking to myself. That's it. Not lying there, and they're not speaking to you, so you know how it goes. So let's bring it up here, pop out chat. Oh dear. Hello Regan Lee, and hello Mad Monk and Andrew Evans. I hope you're all very well. Yeah. Well, when you think really, that's like it's only like 2 weeks, isn't it? It's only 2 weeks away from retaking power. President-elect will be the President of the United States. What a thought, eh? Would you ever thought that would have happened again? Well, no, he does seem a little bit desperate, doesn't he? To avoid being sentenced in New York. Well, it's too late. He was sentenced to nothing. Literally nothing. And was it Justice Mercan who presided over the election interference case, commonly erroneously referred to as the hush money case. But you'll get away with that as well, because that is been kicked down the road indefinitely, pretty much. No fixed time on that one, and apparently you can't do a lot about it while he's the President of the United States anyway. You know, he just do what you can to actually get out of it, doesn't he? But that's Donald Trump for you. But if it was you and I, well, we'd have a bit of trouble, wouldn't we? We would be in jail. And what am I hearing? What's this? Oh, that's better. I can hear something in the background still. So, hello, Ginger Giraffe. I hope you're well. And we Scott Stock. They're fellow Trump. A felon Musk. Yes, a felon Musk. Yes. Yeah. Elon Musk, the felon. Crikey, it's like. Oh, crikey, Trump and Elon get together, you get felon. Blimey. Yeah, well, not funny. Elon Musk needs a good old slap and then put in prison as well while he's out to maybe pick up the soap if he's lucky. Well, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, I forgot his name, the geezer from ChatGPT. They all went up there, didn't they? Jeff Bezos. up to Mar-a-Lago and kiss that old chocolate star. Yeah, sorry, it's ring. And unfortunately for everybody else, we're all going to suffer. No, I heard people today say, "Oh, we shouldn't be interfering. We shouldn't allow like Europeans and like the EU interfere with companies based in the United States, or at least that's what Donald Trump said. But they'll be funding providing services in the EU, so obviously they're going to kick off." Now there are quite a few instances now where individuals and companies and schools, universities, etc., are boycotting the X platform as any form of news, and also Facebook as well, and Instagram. The platform as a whole, they're Meta. And so they should. Because one of the things that really disgusted me this week, more so than Donald Trump being given a free ride, which was to be expected, was Mark Zuckerberg making his announcement that basically removing all safeguarding. And that is going to allow certain phrases, racist phrases, trans phrases, all these nasty phrases that were deemed to be hate crimes and cause problems on the platform between individuals, is basically going to have a free ride. Now in the allow list, amongst many others, according to a leak. And I just find the whole thing very sad, because obviously they've had to work quite hard to get it to the state it's in, or was at the moment, past tense, I suppose. And now the whole lot is going to be undone. The whole lot is just going to be undone. Now, I've boycotted the Meta platform now. I'm even coming off WhatsApp as well, because that belongs to, it's part of the Meta platform. I boycotted X, deleted it off my phones and stuff. I just find the whole thing absolutely frustrating and annoying. And I suppose you could argue, if you're not on it, you can't battle it. But the thing is, they shadow ban you anyway. They stick you in your little box, so you can't, no one sees you. Well, that's what's happening on Twitter for me, or X for me. So what's the point? There's no point being on there, unless you agree with Elon Musk. It seems, and it's not going to get. Well, it's not going to correct itself anytime, is it? No, it's definitely not going to get better anytime soon. So, hello, Captain B. Ryle. Good evening to you from a friend in Kentucky. Hello, in Kentucky. I'm a lonely blue dot that always enjoys the chat. I bet you feel Kentucky, a very lonely blue dot. But I'm deeply saddened, and I keep getting to this point where I think, so what the hell am I bothering with this channel? All it do is get me down, gets me angry, actually. Gets me angry and frustrated. But then I kind of vent myself by making a whole load of videos and stuff, and then it's kind of think, oh, I've got to carry on. And then oh God, why am I doing that? It's the same old cycles. They keep going on about this doom loop regarding the economy. I think I'm in one. I think I'm in I'm in a YouTube doom loop, or a politics doom loop, or something like that. I think we're all doomed at this rate, because it's not something that we're not all singing off the same song sheet, are we? And we don't want to. We don't want to sing off their song sheet. No, not at all. My glasses are dirty. It's frustrating. It really is frustrating, and I just wonder where we're going, where we're heading with all this, because a lot of people have been sucked in under the old umbrella of free speech, and they ain't free speech. Well, it's just free to hate on people. I mean, not this. I'm not just like calling people mild names and stuff like I call people stupid. I mean, we're talking about literal. It's just foul. A lot of it's just literally just foul. It's just foul, nasty, and unnecessary. And there's nothing to be gained by it. Not even for the people giving it. They're just doing it to get a response and to upset somebody, especially somebody either they don't agree with, or generally speaking, someone who's trans or gay, or something just disagrees with them. I've had my fair share of vitriol doing this flipping channel, and the amount of comments I have to go through, and I just hide them. There's so many of them, I just delete them because I have to. Otherwise, it'd just get a hand. You know. And I know a lot of channels don't bother with it. And there's also an awful lot of so-called financial advisors keep popping in. You know, oh, that's a nice comment. But having any look at it, they've got like 20, 30, 40, 50 comments on their comment. And you look at it, oh, God's sake, it's Bitcoin or it's a financial advisor. So you have to get rid of that. And it's a lot of work. And I've been really realised what it's like trying to do any kind of YouTube channel these days. It is a lot of work. And I've got 13 of them. Some of them are dormant, to be fair. But, you know, it's just, yeah. Angry Dad, spank the monkey. Yeah, I am angry, Dad. Are you an angry dad? Yeah. But, you know, where do we head? Where do we go from this? I actually think it's to boycott a lot of them, because at the end of the day, these platforms are only as good as the audience they've got. Like Elon Musk tried to negotiate down the price of Twitter on the basis that a lot of them were bots. There's probably more bots there now, all on Elon Musk and following him, aren't they? But it's the more we stand up against it and pull away from it, the more likely they're going to have to turn the corner. Because at the end of the day, these platforms cost a shitload of money. Like Google, I mean, they literally just bought nuclear power stations to actually power their servers. They're burying the whole load under the ground. You know, it's very, very expensive to do. It really is. Huge amount of energy, huge amount of water. It gets heated up from the rivers and what have you. And they got to claw it back, haven't they? And if you look at what happened to Twitter, where lots of advertisers said, "Well, I'm sorry, but we don't want to advertise on your platform," they'll pull away from, well, Instagram, Facebook, etc. The more foul it becomes and the less moderated it becomes, the less revenue they're going to get. They're going to end up in their own little bubble. That's kind of what's happened a lot on the X platform. Really, it's become their own little bubble. Now, some people could argue that Blue Sky is like that, but it's a much nicer bubble. It has all pretty colours and stuff. You see, yeah, it's a much nicer place to be. I don't want to be constantly bombarded with vitriol. Sometimes you just don't have the energy for it. Just fed up with it. And I get like that sometimes. And I think, why the heck am I doing this? Why don't I just focus on my woodworking? At least it's kind of positive. It's creating something. Why don't I do some of the other channels? My rewilding, for instance, get a bit more done on there instead of doing this channel. You know, but you do feel committed. It's hard. It's hard to pull away from it. I made a video earlier about it. I didn't. It kind of went that way, but it wasn't really my goal actually. But it's a magic mushroom bubble. Yeah. oh, pretty colours and that. Yeah, and stars, and unicorns. Everywhere they are. Luke, I hope you're well. Welcome aboard, my friend. Steve McGorman says, I posted about a recreation of China's alleged 6th gen and 134. The Chinese bots replied. Oh, did they? Some channels don't care because it's foos. That is a good point. Is it foos or is it just comments? The thing is, they cotton on to that, and having excess botted activity on your channel doesn't do it any good. Because it looks like the channel looks like it's attracting it, and you're not doing anything about it yourself. So then it can actually hit a bit of negative for you. Like a lot of people who buy views or buy subscribers and stuff, that backfires on you big time. You end up getting banned. YouTube's hot on that sort of stuff. You won't get swimmy straight away. 3 months down the line, all of a sudden you'll get a ban. So you've got to be so careful on YouTube. I've had enough flipping strikes on this channel, as you probably already know. A law for the rich and powerful, and another law for the poor. I can't argue with that. If we did what Donald Trump did, and as soon as it came out and we got convicted, we would have been sentenced within days, if not weeks. Or weeks, or if not days. Wouldn't we? We'd be in jail. They still haven't even paid us fines. the same old flippant story. These people, they just. I actually, I think we're getting to a point now where that if we don't stand up against this, I mean physically stand up against this, we're buggered. Because what these people are trying to do is they're causing so much division. They're trying to break everything. From relationships to things that we've learned to live with. Like social media, for instance. Social media's broken. You've got all the major platforms now, bar few, who have, kissed that ring. If that is your thing, it'd be like Facebook and stuff like that, and you like to share pictures of your kids with your family and all that, That's all a lot of people use it for. They don't necessarily want all the other crap. What? They're not going to give up, are they? So all they have to do is become indoctrinated by the other crap. Political advertising is going to end up on there now. They've already started increasing political advertising. Well, that's going to be biased. They're just trying to destroy everything. And Donald Trump with his tariffs and his threats. I don't believe that we should be pandering to him. Now, I was listening to the radio earlier. I haven't listened to much recently, but I was listening to the radio earlier. And I can't remember who was it on. Lewis Goodall, someone. Anyway. And these individuals were phoning up about how we should be sucking up to the United States. Why has Rachel Reeves gone to China? We should be sucking up to... well, I didn't say sucking up. They said, we should be going over to the United States and getting a deal with them. These people, they are so dumb. They really are. Now, I don't want to suck up to China at all. I agree that we obviously the Uyghur Muslims and what have you, and the way they treat their own people, let alone others there, it's how can anyone really accept that? Of course I don't accept that. But what I do accept is that China's got hold of everything. And the United States are also got an issue where they're highly reliant on China for, the obvious ones like the mineral deposits, uranium and gallium and what, the most obvious. Highly dependent on them for that. And other manufacturing, whether it be steel and what, okay, what about, who was it going to be? Nippon was going to be buying American steel, US steel. But Biden's blocked that now. But they have a huge amount of steel going into the country from China and also from India, just like we do in the EU. And also the United Kingdom. And if the United Kingdom want to make anything at all, we've got no choice. They've got us China's got us and the rest of the world by the short and curlies if you want to make anything. Because without China, we can make nothing. So it's all very well Donald Trump. The official felon, Donald Trump. That's all that we've got to suck up to them. We've got to buy more of their stuff. Well, if they can't make it because they haven't got what they need to make it, well, how the heck are we going to buy it? And if we want to make anything in the United Kingdom, we've got to be able to import the raw ingredients, raw materials right here. Because that's what we really will be looking at, is our manufacturing sector. It's all very well doing services, which are the fastest economies to recover, which we've seen post-pandemic. Right? But it's which we look at manufacturing in the UK, we screwed it. Margaret Thatcher, she screwed it. Manufacturing in the United Kingdom. I'm not particularly bothered about the coal mines and stuff like that. No, because they needed to go anyway. It's a dirty fuel. Not clean coal, no. That's Donald Trump's remit, that one is. China is it was a smaller economy than the United States, but we are getting a lot of our minerals from China, not from the United States. The United States gets their minerals from China. They can't get everything where they are. And in fact, in the EU and that as well, we're struggling to get enough copper. In Europe, in general, we can't get enough copper. The United Kingdom can't get enough copper. The prices have gone through the roof on copper. Can't make half the stuff about copper. You know, we're supposed to be heading to this so-called AI generation and all that. You know, it's a bit. Hello, chump. What do you think we're going to be? Going over to the United States. Sign a deal with the United States. Oh, wonderful, yeah. Our farmers in the United Kingdom, who voted for Brexit, I'll remind you, majority, have, they will be completely scuppered by it. The United States said, last time we tried, that they wanted to have access to the food sector, importing meat into the United Kingdom. And then, more recently, says, okay, maybe we can have a little bit of a compromise on that. We will only send you our good stuff. You know? You know how that'll end up. It'll start with that, and it'll just move on to the old mega farms, you know. All this hormone-injected beef. It's just... Who wants steroidal beef? You know, they'll end up like, you'll end up looking like some kind of uneven, lumpy person, you know, on your steroids. China is less. I'm no fan of China. Definitely not. Anyone knows me will know that. I'm disgusted by them. But I don't think we've got any choice. If you want to build an economy, that's what I'm talking about. If you want to build an economy, we need to be looking at where we can get our stuff from wherever we can. Maybe be, what's it now? Not actually have a best buddy. Be friends with everybody, but, be a bit more like Switzerland. I just, special relation. Oh my god, I don't say special relation. There ain't such a thing. Anyway, what please boot the old like button. The Americans, they laugh at us for that, don't you? They don't think there's any special relationship. They just see us as a cost in Europe as a whole. They just see us, well, we're sending us our military. You're sending us more stuff than what you're buying. We're buying more from you than what you're buying from us. Goes Donald Trump. I blame the enabling people. Yeah, I certainly blame the billionaires who are literally screwing us over big time. And the only way we can deal with the billionaires, because they're never going to tax them. The only people who can do anything about the billionaires sucking us dry, ripping us off, and then destroying services that we were paying for, they are providing. And don't tell me Facebook's free, because it's not. Anything that's free regarding that means you are the product. Simple as that. You are the product. So, the only thing we can be done, because no government's going to do anything about it regarding these billionaires. They never want to tax them, do they? Or do a wealth tax. No. We've got to stop buying their shit. We've got to stop using their services. Stop using the services of those we oppose, such as Elon Musk's, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg. Screw them all. Reduce their intake. But what do you think during the pandemic? One day, all right? Because what actually happened? Something happened overnight or during the day, or anyway. And Jeff Bezos made $11 billion overnight because some catastrophe or something. Obviously, the pandemic was a catastrophe, but there's something overnight. You made $11 billion. How is that right? Yeah, its platforms don't pay the correct amount of tax in the countries that they're operating in. Now, a few years ago, I think 2 years ago now, Jeff Bezos paid pretty much zero corporation tax in the EU. And this was for Amazon Sal, which is basically Amazon business. They tried. What they've done is they pushed what looked like they pushed a load of allegedly pushed a load of costs over to the Sal because the taxation was higher in France or in the EU. Taxation was higher, and then pay their taxes in the US. It's just the whole thing is like, pushing money about, or moving money about to pay less, to pay out less, pay less taxes. It's stupid. The thing is, a lot of this money moves so blooming fast, it doesn't even register. A bit like futures. Hello, Sergeant Barbarian. They should have put them in the stocks at the very least. Oh, I'd like to see him keelhauled, quite frankly. That fat bugger would get stuck halfway. You never pull him out, he'd be drowned. Oh, that's a nice thought. Anyway, yes, all the little piranhas could be nibbling at him. Blimey. They'll probably just die, wouldn't they? Well, an orange spray tan. We have walked into a social media trap. This has been going on for a long time. It isn't just social media, it's everything. I think back to like, I was a wee boy. Was like in the 80s, when you started getting lots of supermarkets and those kind of stores, department stores. Not department stores so much because they're a bit of a mixed breed, but the supermarkets, especially like Tesco's and all that. And all the local stores started disappearing, didn't they? One after the other. Another Tesco's pop up, and it's like Walmart, it's just they're like locusts, bleeding local industry dry, and then it's gone. And then we say, "Well, great, you can start moaning because all our shop fronts are gone. There's no one there anymore." They could go out for a day out shopping because there ain't no shops. Everyone's buying everything online. Money at the speed of light. Yeah, it's 1979. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's my Peaky Blinder cap. So the thing with you put stocks and shares, a lot of time the money doesn't. It's a promise of money. It's not actually the movement of money. It's a promise. So it's a bit like the selling of bonds and what have you. It's a promise made. And quite often money doesn't even leave its originality. It's almost like it's fictional. It's probably like Bitcoin. The sixth largest economy, California alone. It's okay. Well, Sam, what's been going on over there regarding the fires, isn't it? And that flipping fire hydrant that's supplying all those aircraft. Oh God! Did anyone say that with Donald Trump, where he's going on about fire hydrants? For God's sake, he ain't got a clue how the forestry works, does he? It's simple maths, or the system has to eat itself. Yeah. I think we've got the costs. Basically, the costs have got to be overtake the revenue. Costs have got to be higher than the revenue, so they have to cut back. And then it's like you say, start eating themselves. I think that's all you could do. End of the day, those people wouldn't be where they are. Those multi-billionaires, if it wasn't for us. We put them there. So we are partly to blame, or partially to blame. And it's like closing the door after the horse has bolted. The cat's out the bag, so to speak. They say that about the social media, but some places, some schools in Australia, they are banning social media for not social media, mobile phones in schools and stuff like that. You've got to start somewhere. Or you just go cold turkey. We need EMP. That's what we need. EMP. Maybe the only social media we should have is social media that we potentially learn from, like YouTube videos, how-tos and stuff like that. The rest of it can just disappear because it's dangerous. How many people fell out of people? How many individuals have took their lives because of cyberbullying? Kids especially. And that's going to get worse now after Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg away. These people have just got too much control over us. They can manipulate us. Yeah, well, oh, I don't listen. I don't pay any attention to that people say. You're not going to sweat no. If the things are repeating in your head enough times, you're going to pay. Yeah, take note. People will spend. These companies will spend billions on advertising if it didn't have some sort of effect, would they? They wouldn't. It's a numbers game, obviously. They all register in Ireland to avoid tax. They don't avoid tax. They just pay less tax. They have negotiated rates. Ireland does that as a way to attract business. Like, for instance, Ryanair, for instance, is based in Ireland, and lots of these other companies, mate. I don't know if Amazon's based in Ireland, but they're like, if they pay tax, it's no more than like 1 or 2% on corporation tax. It's just a piss take. The thing is, you see, if that's the only place that we are being able to claw back some money because the trickle down economy ain't working, money's going abroad eventually. That's where we need to claw it back at source, such as taxation. But that's not going to happen. Nope. Unfortunately for us, it's just not, is it? No. I was going to talk to Donald Trump, wasn't I? I heard you wrote something down about that. Anyway, so let's go back to what I was doing. Crikey. Anyway, you got sports and super chat. If you want to make sure your comment gets noticed. Now, where was I? So, Justice Merchant, who presided over the election interference case, in which the defendant was found guilty of not one, not two, but 34 criminal accounts. 34. And she announced last week that the felon will indeed be sentenced today, 10th of January, 2025. And Merchant also made it clear that the so-called sentence he opposes will amount to very little, he said. But actually it amounted to absolutely nothing in the end. So he said he's not going to impose any kind of sentence or incarceration or, I don't know, I can't say that on there. No, so nothing whatsoever. He got away with it. But lots of people concede they no longer view. They didn't view it as a practical recommendation anyway, but it's just. I don't understand. There's someone like that can get away with it and anyone else can't. It's just not right. Well, Merkel added that a sentence of unconditional discharge appears to be the most viable solution to ensure finality and allow the defendant to pursue his appellate options. We don't care about that. There's no jail time for him. We know. No probation. We know. And very possibly no fine. And there wasn't. And yet, Donald Trump has, was it last night, night before? Yes, he took the old social media to express his displeasure. It's fake crime. I mean, actually, no, as if he believes he's about to face death penalty, he did, And pretty much every legal scholar and pundit have unequivocally stated that the Manhattan's DA's it was a non-existent case. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Of course, there's a flipping case. What happened, right, is that was it Stormy Daniels, right? And he got his lawyer to pay off $140,000, for which is Conan. I think it's Conan, wasn't it? Yeah, but he paid her the money to shut her up, and Donald Trump paid him in dribs and drabs, and it was paid in the form of to make it look like it's for legal expenses, which it wasn't. How is that a non-existent case? That's outright fraud. So Donald Trump, wait, it's a win-win for him, isn't it? He doesn't pay tax on it. I wonder if he has got to pay tax on it now. He didn't have to pay tax on that money, so it's like a legitimate expense. It's oh, crikey, I've got top chat up again. Live chat. There we go. It's just oh dear, it's very frustrating, I must admit. So where are we again? Basically, Donald Trump's going on about it. It's a rigged charade, and he also said that the acting Justice Mershon has so little respect for the Constitution that he is keeping an illegal gag order on me. Donald Trump said, just so I cannot expose his and his family's disqualifying and illegal conflicts. I never falsified business records. No, I wouldn't do such a thing. It's all fake. It's a made-up charge by the corrupt judge who is just doing the work of a Biden and Harris Justice Department. An attack on their political opponent. Me, I was hiding nothing. The judge should be disbarred. A totally out of control Trump-hating judge presided. I won against a deranged Jack Smith. It may go without saying, but it's still worth pointing out that every word of the above is a lie. Of course, Donald wasn't done. In addition to the mischaracterizing and the factual basis of the case and the reasons it was brought, he complained again about the partial gag order Justice Mershon imposed during the trial, which is still in effect. Well, they know he's been tried and he's been weighed and measured, and they realised they couldn't lift him. Unfortunately, he's an officially free felon. So, I don't know. Oh, where the heck are we going to go from here, eh? I do wonder, I really do. Wouldn't it be funny if Mark Zuckerberg was arrested for publicly masturbating or something like that? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? that would be a consolation prize. That would. So I wouldn't be surprised. So anyway, where we got in the chat? I'm in the chat. Should I bring the chat up? I think I should. I am very sorry, but it will be in white, and it will. Nope. Yes, it will. All right, let's put that over there. And put that over there, and let's make that a little bit bigger. Oh, maybe that's... there we go. I'm nearly there. There you go. Oh, dearie me. Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom of this. Hello there, Paula Marie Colness. I hope Trump's inauguration won't look like a coronation. I think it will. He's got a shitload of money, all been donated by a whole load of numpties. You know, Bezos, Musk, the guy from Altman, whatever his name is, from ChatGPT. Just huge amounts of money. Walk on, kiss the ring they have. I bet he wants a tank parade. Most likely. Oh dear. Why has Zuckerberg gone with the new style? Are you talking about his funny haircut? It's just a different funny haircut than before. I think it looks better now than he did before. Before it's like some dodgy Lego hair you had going on there. Oh, because it's cute. Trump would be a coronation chicken. says a story shed blogger manager. Apparently, he was threatened during the meeting. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I would, with Elon Musk there as well. Can you imagine bullying going on behind closed doors, and then he had to kind of just kiss the ring and be done with it? Because what's going to happen now is Facebook is going to go in the same way as and Instagram, same way as the X platform. They're going to lose advertising, they'll lose subscribers and followers, and God knows what else. They're going to get people like me's boycotted it now. I've boycotted for a long while, to be honest. It's a total waste of time anyway, let's be honest. It really is. X for me was actually really useful because it was a mix. It's a mix of things going on. And when you're looking for the ridiculous, that's where you find it. No. Trump would be very tough. Oh. Yeah, Threads is Mark Zuckerberg's son of Meta. So that's the whole thing, the whole lot. It's what's basically happening is the terms of service is changing within the Meta platform, and some of I did have up it actually. I think I've got my phone. Have a look. So have a look. Some of it has been leaked already. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. No, it's not that one. Loads of people are leaving the site. Not that one, not that one. Not that one. Oh, blimey, where is it? I saved so many pages on there, they all get like, a little bit layered, to say the least. It might be quick for me to just do a search. I think it probably will. News, bear with me. God, can you imagine the size of their fines they're going to get? 6% of turnover. No, they have already they're investigating. They've been investigating for a while, but they're speeding it up now regarding the X platform and now also Meta. They get blocked eventually. Bit of luck. I hope they do, because it really hurt them. You got to make an example of these people. Oh, you'll get a. Hang on, what was the wrong thing there? Now I can't find it. Blinking hell. Meta leak. That doesn't help. I spelled leak wrong. Still not coming up. Damn it. Didn't make any difference. Leak. Oh, here we go. Found it. Or found one of them. Leaked Meta rules. Users are free to post. Mexican immigrants are trash. Or trans people are immoral. That's the kind of stuff. And also, I'm a proud racist, or black people are more violent than whites. Where do we go with this, you know? And that's on the Meta platform, so it's a whole lot, right across the board. So Meta is now granting its users new freedom to post a wide array of derogatory remarks about races, nationalities, ethnic groups, sexual orientation, and gender identities. Training materials obtained by The Intercept reveal. Training materials. Okay, here's a few. Oh, there's a few here, all right, for you. Yeah. This is what happens when Donald Trump and Elon Musk get hold of stuff. Immigrants are grubby, filthy pieces of shit. Gays are freaks. Look at that tranny. And And the changes are part of a broader policy shift that includes suspension of the company's fact-checking program. Now, the fact-checking program was that it was another company who was doing it on their behalf. Obviously, it's a bit like the job losses there, weren't there? Meta's new appointed global policy chief, Joel Kaplan. He's basically took the place of Nick Clegg. Yeah, he stepped down, didn't he? And now Joel Kaplan is a Republican. And he's taken over. Described the effort in a statement as a means to fix complex systems to manage content on our platforms. Yeah, so you can say things like gays are freaks. Is that right? That's okay, is it? The Meta's newly appointed global policy chief, Joel Kaplan, described... I've done that already. While Kaplan and the Meta CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, have... coached the changes as a way to allow users to engage more freely in ideological dissent and political debate. What political debate is it when you're saying things like, being derogatory? There's no need for it in a political debate. Is there really? You don't have to say those things to have a debate. So they're just talking out of the bollocks, something, It's just disgusting. The Meta platform is disgusting, and I, for one, do not want to give them any way of earning any money. I really don't. Can you say sushi prick or a sushi prick on a fake book under his new... We could try. I don't know. Or such a prick. Kaplan seems to have the IQ of a turnip, but yeah, he had the Republicans on his side, sort of. Obviously not all of them. And then you had more Democratic side with there was another person, what was his name? Oh, crikey. And obviously we had left-leaning Nick Clegg. And he lost his job because of all this. So... Screwy preppy lifestyle. Trump has normalised childish and selfish behaviour from his cult members. Yeah, he's been doing it for a very long time, and MAGA lot. And they're thick. I'm sorry, but they're so thick. All this is going to manifest into is more stupid people. More of them. More morons out there. Who think they can get through life and better their chances in life by just being offensive and derogatory. You're not talking about mild stuff or just factual statements like this, I don't know, stupid as. Because it's just a statement. Either stupid or ignorant is one or the other. Isn't this what thousands of millions... Oh, crikey, that's a good point. In World War II. Thousands of millions died for in World War II. Well, it does feel fascist to me. If you look at the definition of fascism, it feels very, very fascist. I know you're not supposed to use that term. I'm being a bit loose in what I am, but yeah, it really does. He's emboldening the idiots. That is exactly what he's doing, Amanda. He is emboldening the idiots, and it's not going to end well, is it? Because there'll be people, like myself, like you guys and girls, and who will stand up against him. So the divide will always be there. If anything, it's going to, it's going to turn nasty. The turnip was running the board, expecting all of them to applaud, and he made decisions off the cuff and made the economy so rough. It sounds like a bit of a rhyming on there. Promoting Putinism, that is, isn't it? Is against the law here. Ooh, that's a good point, isn't it? It's against law in all the EU, to be fair. And also, regarding Nazism and that as well, and Nazi propaganda and that, especially in Germany. And now Elon Musk and Donald Trump are back at the AfD, the Alternative for Deutschland. Even though they're trying to make out their Conservative Party, liberal. or liberal conservatives or something stupid she was trying to say. Was that Alice Wydale or something? But that's not what the party is about at all. They're a far right party, even though she's lesbian. That's just how that works. Like, she's blaming Muslims or something, or Islam. She's blaming Islam. The fact she's lesbian. I don't know how that work out. I don't get it. Maybe someone could explain that to me, because, yeah. Hello, we Scott's dog. X and Meta are wonderful places like Amazon Slime. That's Jeff Bezos, and Elon thinks it's cool and that free speech is cruel. He transitioned now. He's a racist. Nice one, we Scott dog. Yeah, they leaned so far to the right they fell over. Anything Putang can do, Dumpy can do, even more bigly. Oh, yes. Yeah, they have. They've been changing the laws to suit their rhetoric. It's kind of what they do, isn't it? It's just crazy. It's just... I honestly don't know that you can sleep at night, you know? These people are so... They're so evil. They really are. Bigly and beautiful. It must be in the Quran or something like that. Okay, Story Shed. Look, I ain't got a clue. I ain't read the Quran. And I don't intend to either. Just like I don't really believe in anything that's religious, to be honest. Let me come. I would love to have something called Cheeto. A minge. On national television. Okay, maybe. You ask. Maybe they will. Turnips have got very hurt feelings, yes. They are turnips. And also, they're most certainly are.
Kipper!
They are. I can't help it. No. I do wonder. I really do wonder. Stephen. What's that about? So, he was taught his con from Rory Cowton, and he has yet to get it right. Bigly tariffs, such beautiful words, so much beautiful words, you know. Oh, like the Gulf of America. Oh, it sounds so lovely. It sounds so beautiful, it does, yeah. Wouldn't it be a beautiful thing if, the United States included Canada? Blimey. You ain't got a clue what the, how the political system works in Canada, has he? Is the United States going to accommodate the Canadian Health Service? The Mango Maniac. Oh, he certainly is. Lefty Farage. Yes. Tate would win a seat if he ran for MP. Maybe Clacton. Yeah, probably. Well, Nigel Farage is going to be changed, isn't he? He's got, he's got to go, isn't he? Yeah, apparently. According to Elon Musk. Yeah, Farage is too lefty. Well, that ain't going to happen, is it? It ain't going to. End of the day. Although lots of people actually they're kicking off against Nigel Farage at the moment, and within the actual party itself, pressure. I'll show you. There we go. I'll put that over here. We can have a look. So Donald Trump's bestie. Not quite such a bestie, I don't think. Oh, crikey, that's the wrong one. What am I looking at? How come it's on that one? I'm confused now. That don't make sense. I'm on the wrong one. How come I'm on the wrong one? You told me. I was down there. Oh, crikey. These things are sent to try me. That they are. It's technical stuff, you say. Oh, crikey, I don't know what I'm doing. No. Get rid of the social media. Alright, there we go. How about that one? So, the pressure's on Nigel Farage. Yeah. Up the rah, he says, as the Reform UK councillors resign over his leadership. Former UK councillors resign over his leadership. So, a dozen Reform UK councillors have given notice of their intention to resign en masse in protest against Nigel Farage's leadership. Now, this is obviously since not Elon Musk and obviously kicking off. He should be replaced. He should. The resignations could come as early as Friday evening and will today add pressure on the Reform leader after Elon Musk said he was not up for the job. And they are, well, timed to overshadow the party's South-East conference this weekend. Now, the thing about this flipping Reform party, a lot of them are from UKIP. And the problem with that is they're more extreme. They went really to the flipping right, didn't they? And now you've got that more moderate reform, you know. So you got the right, and then you got the right. The more moderate reform, there's a big divide between them. The more moderate reform support Nigel Farage, but the UKIPers don't. It seems. So they're sucking up to Elon Musk because Elon Musk has gone, you know, literally fascist, and he, to be honest, he is a fascist. So, I mean, the council's alleged the party was being run in an autocratic manner and accused Farage of disloyalty to long-term members. And there are splits within the party over the jailed far-right activists Tommy Robinson, who is supported by Elon Musk. It's all due to Elon Musk. Now, they are interfering, aren't they, in UK politics? So it would be Elon Musk, Donald Trump, whoever. They're doing the same. They're just interfering in UK politics. And it's, well... Oh, look. Nigel Farage was paid £189,000 to a year to... well, that's to be a delegate, wasn't it, or something? Was it a delegate? I think so. I'll have a look at it in a minute. So Farage was set to address hundreds of members on Friday night as the party's South-East conference in Leicester. Anyway, he's... yeah, it's getting boring now. So anyway, the councillors aren't very happy with Nigel Farage. No. His party is not, had to put it, as popular as it was. Oh, karma. And the thing is, though, there ain't no way of getting rid of him. There isn't. There's no way they can get rid of him. They put pressure on him, but they can't get rid of him unless he makes the decision himself. They haven't got no voting structure to actually get rid of Nigel Farage. He's a limited company, which I was looking into this, and there isn't just a limited company. It's also a political party, but they're literally two separate things. When I was looking at this, if you have a limited company, right, when you do any legal documentation or anything like that, you have to use the limited. It's the whole name. It's a part of the name. It's not just saying it's a limited company. The limited becomes a part of your name. And you have to be clear that you are a limited company. So the money's from the Reform Party, like memberships go into the limited company, yet it's not the same entity as what is registered, the Electoral Commission. I went onto the Electoral Commission's website and it shows that it is not... registered as, was it Reform Party UK Limited or something? No, it's just literally Reform UK on the Electoral Commission. So that's not. No, that's not. I don't think it's even legal, to be honest. It's dodgy as hell, isn't it? So he's got a limited liability, which means if anything goes tits up financially, well then he isn't to blame. And then we have this Electoral Commission that probably doesn't even have, not Electoral Commission, sorry, the political party that's registered with the Electoral Commission, that most likely doesn't even have a bank account for it. Why would he have a bank account for the party if he's got this bank account that he's actually using with the limited company? So all these people going about democracy. He was going on about democracy. Unelected bureaucrats in the EU. When it comes down to it, that's exactly what he is. He's an unelected bureaucrat. He's the leader of a party that no one can get rid of. Oh, thanks, Story Shed blog. You did wonderful videos about this. It's time for a mention of them. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, it's been normalised, it seems, amongst these fringe parties to actually set themselves up in that way, and it shouldn't be. It's just even more dodgy on the Reclaim Party. Lawrence Fox. He he hasn't even mentioned the limited company anywhere. Now, the Reform Party does actually mention it at the right at the bottom, but it doesn't actually say it's actually the same thing. But you got to ask where the money's going. Is it? It's not right. It's just dodgy. It's just dodgy. You can't get rid of him. Andrew Tate, he is so far up the closet, he is hanging from the dresser. Oh, I won't be a bit surprised. He's live at the moment if you want to watch it. On X, I believe. It's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Sometimes I actually watch it just for the hell of it, because it's hilarious. People are so ridiculous. It's like the comedic factor, but these people are serious about what they say. Like, it's factual. It's just nuts. He devours hamburgers, yet cannot spell it. The Laurent fucks the failed actor. Actually, no, Spike the Monk, I'll tell you what, right? Whenever he plays a Nazi, he can actually play that part quite well. He's quite convincing. I don't know how he does it. You can't even afford a shirt. You're talking about Tate. He always wears dodgy shorts and all that. So anyway, they want to get rid of him, but I did want to look about Rachel Reeves, because obviously she's got hell of a trouble in the UK at the moment, isn't she? Trying to balance the books. She's not being funny. She's took on the impossible job. Trying to balance the books after 14 years of Tory rule, well, that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. They've screwed the economy. No one seems to talk about or mention the fact that the national debt, right, when the Tories came into power, was 700 billion, and they gave us austerity on that basis. And now the national debt, 14 years of Tory power, is 2.7 trillion. How is that good bookkeeping? It's not, is it? And it's not all because of the pandemic. Well, there's about 400 billion there, wasn't it, apparently? No, it was just them. That's what they were doing. And then we've got house price. Oh, God, I'll keep going on about this, but the flipping house price. They kept the interest rates low, artificially pushed up house prices by 15% a year. People's wages weren't growing to accommodate it. So you've got inflation in one area, but not in wage growth. No wonder all could buy a blinking house. Crazy. And that apparently is safe pair of hands. That's what they talk about at the moment. And now Rachel Reeves, bless her, has got to try and pull this together. I dread to think the state of those books are in. They were bluffing and bluffing and bluffing all the way through. The last Chancellor of the Exchequer, he's, under the Tories, he said, I managed to find this amazing 20 extra billion to spend or something stupid. He didn't find nothing. It wasn't there. It's a bloody great hole. And you can criticise him for, you know what? We criticise him for settling the disputes. But the disputes were costing more than what it was to settle them. That's the stupid thing. Very few people want to point out. It's costing the country a fortune, and the more strikes there were, you can see what's happening in the NHS. We're getting even bigger trouble. So I don't think they really had a lot of choice but to try and settle those disputes, get a clean slate there. And then you look at the maths of great hole, including obviously paying all the extra monies out. Remember, these are monies that should be there. To be honest, The Tories over a period of time have managed to get away with a huge amount, because obviously if we had wage growth, if there wasn't austerity and the wages weren't frozen, these people would have probably got more money, which they should have done, because they're paid for a service that they're providing. They are working their bollocks off in the NHS. I'm talking about the nurses and doctors and what have you. So whatever she did, she wasn't going to win. Whether she stayed and stood up there in Parliament and spout a load of stuff which doesn't even answer any questions or solves anything, all went to China, for which she did in the end, 3 days in China. She'd have got criticised one way or the other. And even, I think it was actually Kwasi Kwarteng this morning. I think he was saying that. Yeah, he'd been interviewed by, oh, crikey, that runt. Oh, Nick Ferrari. And he said she couldn't win, basically. The press would have criticised her one way or the other. So, I think she did the right thing, personally. I think that's all she could have. End of the day, her job is to improve the economy, or at least try and sort something out. So you go to the largest economies, don't you? Whether you like it or not, I'm not keen. Obviously, it's just I wish we could be more self-sufficient. But we've been we've just watched us go by, and we got comfortable with what we got, and we got comfortable with cheap tech and cheap this and cheap that. We'll buy this, we'll buy that, load of the crap that people buy for their kids and shit like that. You know, all come from China. China's economy keeps growing. Now they're the second largest economy, and the same thing's going the same way with India. It beggars belief, really, that we've just sat by. I don't mean you sort of retaliate against it. What you do is you do something like improve your own chances in life, like invest in business, more manufacturing in the United Kingdom. We couldn't even get a battery factory running. And they're getting bought up by Australia or somewhere, Battery Volt. Or British Volt. No, British Volt, that's it. It was British Volt, wasn't it? The flippin' Boris Johnson stood up there, didn't he? Oh, God's sake. Yeah. Yeah, he stood up there and told us all that you have this amazing battery manufacturing. What happened? It collapsed, didn't it? But for what? Really? We've been sitting on the hands for too long. The UK can now do now as being the Mexico to the EU. It is. The only thing is that Mexico is sucking up a load of car manufacturing out of the United States, such as Volvo is just building a new factory there now, aren't they, as well? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. If they can get their manufacturers running, that I don't think they can either. We haven't got the materials, we haven't got the products, we don't even have wood. We have to import everything in the UK. We haven't invested in, because it's been so cheap to get shipped over. We haven't invested in our own raw materials, whether it be forests and plantations and stuff. Because we do have land, we do have places where trees can grow, and trees have already been cut down. But no, just no. It's just like how we get rid of all our floodplains. We're stupid. We'll build on that floodplain and wonder why we're flooding. We're stupid. We've allowed this to go on. We just sat on our hands and not done anything or said anything about it, and just put up and shut up. Well, but who's benefiting? It's not you or me, is it? No, it's not us. It's the billionaires. They're the ones getting all the money. End of the day, they get all the money from us putting in the hard work. Nigel Farage is limited in the companies. Oh, here we go again. Nigel Farage is limited in company. He's grim, he said. But with each cigarette that he has, no regret, blessing, it's not a gym instead. Can you imagine? It's Nigel Farage in a gym. Can you imagine him, I don't know, even doing something gross like, argument's sake, taking his shirt off.
Nigel's a model, you know what I mean, and he does a little turn on the catwalk,
Oh,
yeah, he
scary.
does a
Don't
little
do it.
turn on the catwalk. Get off,
Don't show so hairy nipples.
Too sexy for my cat, too
Oh, the
sexy
man, he
for
works
my
out,
cat,
don't he?
poor pussy, poor pussy cat, too sexy for my love,
I don't think
going
he's
to
done
leave
his
me.
life.
but new.
Oh dear, sorry about that. I just had to do it. Yeah, you know how it goes. So, the toys are lower than vermin. They are. They are. They destroyed the country. And I can't see how we're going to pull it back. And now we've got, no, says Lee Corn. Sorry about that, my friend. I didn't see you lurking. And the UK is also surprised EU now has learned how to live without their presence in their economy. Yeah. Thank you for the format. Oh, take care, buddy. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. It's just messed up, isn't it? It seems so bleak. It seems so. I really want to look. It's a glimmer of hope. You know, it's all I ask for. Just a glimmer. Well, look at the economy and look at the flipping bonds and the borrowing costs. Over 5% now. Over 5%. Flipping heck. Well, I don't know what it is now, but we were paying around 80 odd billion a year in interest on the debt. So before you can actually even nibble at the debt, you've got to earn 80 billion. Clear. Lee, cool, no, you will, my friend. Oh dear. I'll just drop back in and straight to that. Was that good timing? It could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be. Where's the pook emoji? Oh dear. I've got a bear here. Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. Oh, don't forget to beat the old like button. Disappearing. Alright, let me go. I don't even know any people there. I haven't even looked. Oh, that one there, that one there. Jim and Adam. Oh, you've got 28 people there at the moment. It's a little show. I don't know what it is recent. I find it really hard to get the numbers up at the moment on the lives. Oh, it's Pandora. Right, here we go. Pandora, no. I'll try work. I don't know if this is true or not, but I'll allow you to be the judge of that. What's up, Dora? You want one of them? Yeah. Oh, you had one in there. But if I come back down here, ba, 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 ba. I'll bring that back in again. The spark from Zuckerberg's electric penis pump might be responsible for all the flies. A lot of fires in in Los Angeles. I don't know, but what do you reckon? Is he? Has he got an electric penis pump? So yeah, oh, he's a posh. He's got a posh penis pump instead of don't they have like a squishy bowl thing on the end? Ask Donald Trump. He probably knows. There, I don't think the little tiny hands get round the bulb. I don't know. Do you think it's real or not? Or do you think this is it's got to be real, isn't it? Oh my God! Yeah, so it was true. It was. Blimey. Mark Zuckerberg was arrested for publicly masturbating at a pornographic theatre in Sarasota in Florida. As if it was. Yeah, that'd be something to laugh at, wouldn't it? Right. Right, so. Oh, by the way, we're about to run out of gas, you know. Yeah, that as well. Oh, did you know the United Kingdom has only got like just over a week's worth of gas in storage over the winter months? But if I compare that to, look, I made a video. I haven't actually made it live yet. I should have done really, but I haven't. Where was it now? It's quite a bit of a difference to the EU, to say the least. Not that one, not that one. Not that one. It's on my phone somewhere. It's the same old difference, isn't it? Be hiding amongst all the others. Not that one. Not that one. Oh my God! Have you heard? Oh, she's going to clean them out, you know. Keir Starmer is, you know. Liz Truss, you know, pork markets.
In December, I'll be in Beijing, opening up new pork markets.
Right, Matt. Unfortunately, poor old Keir Starmer. Where is it again? It's here somewhere. There's so many things on there that I've just. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Oh, I can't find it. That's crazy, but anyway, it's like oh, I think Germany was like 60 odd days. See if I can search it. See if I can find it again. Got too much stuff on this. What's happened? Oils, EU oil reserves. Oh my God, what did I just do? UK oil. There we go. News. Not oils, gas. Gas! You're not oils, gas. Running out of gas. Number 10 insists that there's enough gas. Right, but now according to 12 days, the UK's got enough to last 12 days. A lot of this coming, having to come in from Qatar, what have you, by LPG, by tankers. Where was it now? Is this the same article? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, crikey. You know, it's always difficult to find things when you're going live. Maybe that's not the right one. Go back. Could it be that one? No, I didn't tell you. Oh, bugger. Why can't I find things when I want to? Anyway, take my word for it. The EU has got a lot more gas storage than the United Kingdom. 12 days, though. 12 days. 12 days of Christmas with no gas. There we go. I hear that she's sending Keir cease and desist letters regarding him saying that she's crashed the economy and lets us have asked MI5 for new identities after they got death threats from Trust. Possibly. That's quite possible. Yeah. The thing is, though, Keir Starmer can say what you like in Parliament. Anyway, so it's not like she can do anything, is it? You know, it's pointless. Just, oh. Oh, you found it, yeah? What's up with gingers? Copy link. Oh my god. Where's this? Floods. 100 people have been forced to leave their homes after heavy rain and floods battered large parts of northwest England. Well, floodplains. No floodplains. Let's have a look at that, shall we? There we go. I can't actually... Oh, it's there, you plonker. There you go. Okay, hundreds are forced to leave homes as floods batter the region. Let's make it a bit bigger. So, hundreds of people have been forced to leave their homes after heavy rain and floods battered large parts of northwest England, leaving cars, abandoned and cancelled trains. This is what happens when you get rid of the floodplains, isn't it? You know, and the amount of rain we've had, crikey! It's been the last 2 days, 3 days, and it stopped. Just constant. So hundreds of people have been forced to leave their homes after heavy rain and floods battered large parts of northwest England, leaving cars, abandoned and cancelled trains. And Greater Manchester Police declared a major incident. Well, you don't say that. It looks pretty major to me. Crikey, it's up to the windows. So it's after recent downpours. The thing is, the ground's so saturated now, it can't go anywhere, but it just gets trapped. Whoa! That looks a little bit wet. Has there been any deaths, you know? To evacuate nearby properties. Okay, so Cheshire Police said they were working to evacuate nearby properties while the M56 westbound between Junction 6 and 7 were closed. Oh dear. She doesn't look happy. So Bridgewater Canal breached amid flooding in Little Bollington in Cheshire. Oh god, let's stay the canal. Let's stay that canal. Go back again. You see that bottom right corner? Link canal. Flipping hell, this is going to be costly, isn't it? Oh, sewage works. Let's go back again. Yeah, there. Oh dear. The sewage works. As well. Oh dear, more poop. Have you noticed how they always put sewage works right next to rivers? Oh, I wonder why. Crikey. State of that. Well, I don't think there'll be any narrowboats going for there for a while. What's time? Alright, anyway, I am going to call it. Oh, no, I'll do. Alright, tonight. So, thank everybody for joining us. Thanks to moderators and that as well. I might go live tomorrow night. I am live on Sunday night, probably around 9 o'clock, 9-ish. 9:30, maybe 10, I don't know. No climate change, the red hats say. Oh, no climate change. They're definitely not. Yeah, it's very mild at the moment. 1.5 degrees above. Yes, you're talking about the global warming. Yeah, we breached it. We breached the 1.5 degrees, so not great. No. Oh yeah, it'll be polluted water, contaminated soil, contaminated farm products, more costs and diseases, and habitats gone, and dead animals, because obviously they're not survive that, are they? Some of them had to flee to other areas, but some of them are going to be in the ground. Little mammals, and they're all going to be dead, be drowned, and babies and that. Baby mammals. I'm Liz Truss, and so. I'm Liz Truss, and so's my wife. Oh dear. You might want to look at Bridgewater Canal breach. Yeah. Joe. It's just that one, isn't it? Yeah. Nuts, isn't it? Bet you're glad you're not in your canal boat now. Joe Lefty. Oh, Joe, crikey. Have you seen some of the leaked or heard about some of the leaked phrases that are going to be allowed now? A lot of anti-trans regarding Meta. Flipping shocking. It's disgusting. I think you're getting to the point where I literally physically stand up against this stuff. I just. Not been mild here. -3 and chilly. Yeah, my chilly round Willy. Spank the monkey. Yeah, okay. It's warm here actually. Well, it's not very mild, but it just keeps raining. That's probably why it's mild. Their wife's in England at the moment, so she's saying that it's blinking cold. But I've let the fire go out. Just take chill off, and that's about it. I only put it on once. So it's one little fill, one little log gone on there, and that's it. I have had the pellet burner on in the other area, which has been okay. But you'll know, just to make sure. It's an old stone house, so you mustn't let it get cold. If it get cold, it takes absolutely forever to heat it up again. So you can't not heat it. So you just have to maintain temperature, even relatively low even. So I got that one. Cool. Anyway, thanks a lot, everybody, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. How corny was that to say? Please, boot the old like button, before we click out. And it's 1:45 in the morning here for me, so I'm trying to get some earlier nights in, because I'm absolutely buggered. So, anyway, toodaloo.